It's not an easy conversation. You know, even when the other boys got to that teen kind of age where, you know, hugging wasn't cool, and he didn't go through that stage where he was just Richard. I remember this doctor coming and sitting with me sitting with us in the lounge and saying, "Do you know how sick your son is?" He was diagnosed and he passed away in 5 days, which is unheard of.
I sat there for a second and I didn't believe it. As my wife would tell after surgery, when the anesthetic was still working, that, you know, I finally really felt and understood the full effects of what actually happened. And I mean, that was 3 weeks later after hearing that word. So, you know, I was never told when I was young to check my testicles, and it turns out that I had testicular cancer. Honestly, I'd never really looked it up. I had never really researched it. And I got in touch with Cheryl from the organization, and she told me stories about how fast it could actually move, and I was very thankful that my wife had forced me to go at that point in time, and it's quite scary to know that it can move that fast.
Richard was, I guess, but one small voice in the world. But he will be missed for the rest of my life. He was my boy. And I wish that no one else would have to go through this.
No one's gonna check them for you guys. At that age, it's just about being young and feeling invincible and nothing can happen. And
if we can help other young men to have the courage to, if they think anything's amiss, to tell somebody or go see a doctor